Hi, this is Rochelle at Scrapcraftastic, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. We are going on a field trip again today to Hobby Lobby. I was up in the middle of the night scrolling through YouTube and came across a channel called In Case You Didn't Know. I will link to them in the description box below and in the iCard up above. She has a couple of videos up on her channel of Hobby Lobby hauls for items that were released recently and that are Sizzix/Tim Holtz already, and they were just released like within the last couple of months. My initial response was, I'm not going. Then I saw another video from her and I was like, okay, maybe I should go check it out. Cause I'm thinking, well, maybe they're not even on clearance here yet. But I went to check. As you can see here, I stumbled upon some buffalo plaid and sunflowers that looks great together. But anyway, I went to the first Hobby Lobby. I'm going to 2 Hobby Lobbies today. I went to the first one and oh my goodness, most of the dies and the embossing folders were on clearance. Not just the Sizzix Tim Holtz, but Sizzix by itself and other brands in the store as well. So all of this is on clearance, and a lot of these Christmas dies from Tim Holtz just came out recently and they're already pretty much half price. I mean, these aren't the best clearance prices to me, but considering what the original price is for a lot of these are some pretty good prices and worth buying now. Apparently, I don't know if this is true, but from reading the comments from the videos that I watched, either Hobby Lobby has been bought out or sold or something to that nature. I'm not sure. And another rumor is that there's some disagreement between Sizzix and Hobby Lobby. So I don't know why all of this is happening, but it's okay with me at this point. I didn't travel around to other parts of the store because I was limited in time, but I may go back after the weekend to see what else is there or if there's anything left. But apparently there are other things in the store on clearance. So it looks like Hobby Lobby is going through another clearance cycle. So it may be worth checking this weekend. Well, they're not open on Sunday, so it may be worth checking Saturday to see what's on clearance. So this was everything that I saw in the first store, and then I made my way to the second store in my area. They have pretty much the same things, but they did have a few things that the first store had already sold out of. So I was able to get a few of the things that I wanted from both stores. So that's it for the field trip. Let's see what I hauled. I do have quite a haul of dies and embossing folders and accessories. First off, I did pick up some vellums from Hobby Lobby. These were on sale for 40% off. The regular price is 99 cents. So I thought these were nice. I don't really have any vellum in my stash to add to my planners. Kind of got out of doing that and I kind of want to do it again. So I picked these up. I picked up 2 of these. with this leaf greenery pattern, and I thought this was really unique and nice. So I picked up 2 of these. So basically you could just cut this in half and you have a design ready to go. Hopefully these stickers will peel off pretty easily. Let me make sure. And I need to remember to take those off ASAP so that they don't leave any residue on the vellum. So yeah, those are the vellum pieces that I got. That's the only thing that I got, I think, that wasn't related to the dies and embossing folders. So like I mentioned, it was not just Sizzix, Tim Holtz items. Spellbinders was on clearance as well. This is regular $5.99 on reduced to $3.59. And this is the Falling Leaves Detailed Embossing Folder. It is A2, so 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So that's what it looks like. You can't really tell. Maybe I'll come back and do some embossing so you can see how these work. But yeah, so that is the Falling Leaves. I also got this one, which is for evergreen. So it's evergreen branches, same specs. Can't really see what it looks like on the back. So I got that one. Then also from Spellbinders, I got a larger die. This is the 3D embossing folder. So I think this gives a deeper impression or emboss. This was regularly $14.99, reduced to $8.99. This one is called Beautiful Blooms. Hopefully you can see that floral pattern on there. And I don't know if you can see that on the back, but that's what the embossing folder looks like. Okay. Then this one is Scenic Poinsettias. Now I tried not to get too much that was seasonal. I wanted to get dies and embossing folders that I could use any time of the year, but I do love a good poinsettia. So I went ahead and got this one. I thought about it while I was in the store and decided to get it. This is another 3D embossing folder. One folder. And these are nice and large, which is good because usually embossing folders are smaller, like 4x6 or this A2 size. So these are 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. I like that a lot better. Okay, then just from Sizzix, I got 2 new cutting pads, which I need because I've had the same cutting pads since I got my Big Shot and they are pretty worn out. They did have other cutting accessories. I just did not want to spend that much, even though it was on clearance for those at the time. But who knows, I may go back and get them. I don't know, haven't decided. But this is just the 2 acrylic cutting plates, and the regular price is $12.99. They were on sale for $7.79 or on clearance. It's just clear acrylic plates that you use to do the embossing and the die cutting and all of that. That's just regular Sizzix. And then that is it from this store for the non-Tim Holtz stuff. Then we get into Tim Holtz. This is 3D wood. I like a good wood grain. And even though I do have another embossing folder with wood, it's nothing like this. So this was original price $9.99, on clearance for $5.99. It's a 3D embossing folder, 3D texture phase. So this is A6 4x6. This is another wood grain. This is a newer one from Tim Holtz. This is like the cross section of the wood. Another 3D embossing folder, regular price $12.99, reduced to $7.79. This is one of the ones that just came out recently, already on clearance at Hobby Lobby. Amazing. So I got that one. This one I've never seen, but I think it is part of this same release. $12.99 reduced to $7.79. I don't know what kind of pattern you would call this. Damask. Okay, this is a damask pattern and it is a 3D embossing. So this one is called Tree Rings. This one is damask. This one is called Lumber. Okay, the names are on the back. So I picked that one up I can't wait to play with these. Then this one, I don't remember seeing this one, but I think it's part of this same release. It just came out. Regular price $12.99, on clearance for $7.79. Again, not the best clearance price, but considering what it is, it's a pretty good price. This is probably more like the regular price, actually. This is a 3D Cobblestone number 2. Is what it's called. So I got those. Then onto the dies. I've always wanted this one, just never got it. I think this one is fairly recent as well. So I don't watch all of the Tim Holtz releases because I don't want to have FOMO. So yeah, this one came out in 2021. This is called Leaf Fragments. This is regular price $19.99, on clearance for $13.79. So again, bit pricey, but it is metal dies, so that's understandable. So I picked that one up. This is another one that I kind of wanted, but just never ran across at a decent price. This is Wildflower Stems number 1. I do have another Wildflower set of Thinlits by Tim Holtz, and there's one more that I would like to get, but this was regular price $22.99, on clearance for $13.79. And so those are all the metal dies that you get. And the good thing about this, you can use these over and over and over and over again. Not specific to any season. I mean, these could be used for fall, but you can use them for anything. So that's the kind of permanent craft tools and supplies I like to get. Something that I can use anytime. This one is regular price $22.99, clearance $13.79. It is called Flower Field, and it is another die. I think this is a single die. I had never seen this one demonstrated, but I just haul from one store. Then I made my way to the other Hobby Lobby, and they did have one thing that they didn't have at the first one that I stopped at, and that is this Thinlit with the little soldiers on it. Regular price $19.99, reduced to $11.99. I thought long and hard about this, whether I wanted this, if I wanted to deal with all the teeny tiny little pieces. I don't have any dies that have all of these teeny tiny little pieces, so I figured I would give this a try. I also considered when will I use this? Will I use it? I'm not sure that I will use it year round. It can be used for other occasions, but I'm not sure that I will. But I figured, okay, give it a shot and see if you use it. This is called Harvey Colorize, and you can do all of these. I've seen this one demonstrated too. You can do all these different looks and different versions of these looks with these dies. There's 19 dies in here. So we'll see how it goes. But I picked it up. And then here's another one that I'm kind of iffy about. This one is the Poinsettia Festive Bouquet, but it's poinsettias. A little iffy about it. It's 6 dies, and I thought that even if I didn't use the floral part of the dies, I could use the greenery, the leaves. So maybe that will work out for me. Not sure. So I got those. Then back to the 3D embossing folders. This is another one. I told you this was a mega haul. This is Botanical, and this is the design of this embossing folder. I wanted something that I can use in junk journals to make journaling cards that was pretty generic, and I thought this would be a great addition to my collection. So I grabbed it. Then last but not least, this was an impulse buy. I figured since I was doing this with the little teeny bits and pieces, and I had some more intricate dies, that maybe this die brush thingy-mabob would come in handy. It was regular price $22.99, reduced to $11.99. So hopefully it will. It says it is a brush, so it has a brush on it. You can see how they're using it there. You can use it to clean collect and snap. So I'll probably end up watching some videos on how to use this and what it can do, but hopefully this was not a bad impulse buy. So that is everything that I picked up in my mega Hobby Lobby haul, and this is mega for me. Yeah, this was a lot because they are dies and embossing folders and things from Tim Holtz and Sizzix and all of that. But I feel like it was totally worth it, and I got some things that I can use for a multitude of different types of projects. So if you plan to check out Hobby Lobby, let me know in the comments below. If you find anything at Hobby Lobby outside of the paper crafting section that's interesting, let me know. I did look in the planner section, didn't really see anything there. The only place that I saw in that area of paper crafting was the Sizzix and the dies and the embossing folders that were on clearance. But if you find anything else in the store, let me know in the comments, because I'm not opposed to going back and taking another look. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you may be interested in these other videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.